Hello everyone and welcome to PaxAriaGaming. This is Reg with part 10 of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Okay, we're in the continent because we're actually looking for the next Axon, which is in a place called Sirene. This is actually, is this Sirene? Maybe we got to Sirene. Visage was the last one. Yeah, it's right across the way from Visage. This is Sirene. So we are going to
The architecture looks
explore.
very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
I'm guessing there'll be new enemy types here. Oh, this place is bigger than I thought. Although I don't know whether all of it is explorable, but we'll find out. Esky is getting the hell out of here. I'm guessing that is the Axon.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
This is pronounced Sirene, not Serene.
It's so...
Lune? What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here.
Okay.
Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Okay, well that's gonna make this even more
Let's move fast
more challenging.
before we all lose our minds.
I'm guessing they'll each see something different in their own minds if she's manipulating them that way. Yeah, I don't know how much of it is explorable, but it looks pretty vast. Oh, okay. All right. And this is how you get around the place. Okay, so I was thinking it was an elevator, but it looks to be a floating platform that not only can take you up or down, but can take you across the map. It would be nice if they actually color-coded them, because I got a feeling I'm going to get lost by going back to the same one of those little guys over and over, going back and forth through a particular area. So we can go to the right here. So far the game has rewarded me for exploring. Let's see if it does so again. Yes, it does. These little items that are
Great.
tucked away. Usually in areas people wouldn't think to explore because it's not the path forward.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane.
Yeah.
I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
Jeez.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing taught in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
It's the dancing classes flag. Showing you guys the attributes. I'm not going to do it throughout, but look at where we are now. He's at 43. She's at 41. A couple of them are at 40. And if I'm going to guess, I would guess that we, at least Versa, would probably be at 48-ish by the time we get to the end of Sirene. And Lone will likely be 45 or 46. My goal is to try to unlock at least one level 10 skill for each person. And maybe if I continue to explore, because there are 45 explorable areas that aren't really part of the game quests. I've done 15 of them, and maybe if I do the next 30 or the remaining 30, I'll be able to unlock all of this. I'm not sure. I'm not likely to do them before the game ends because there are a couple of abilities that I need in order to do it. Esquier has to fly, and he has to be able to dive underwater. I've been making progress with Monoko as well. Yeah, I don't know whether those skills unlock for Esquier before the end, or is it tied to the end game? It's kind of hard to know. But what I do when I go back to the camp is I always talk to everybody. The reward for doing that is you get the relationship level increases, but my understanding is you also unlock some other abilities for each of the players. We know with Esquier it unlocks his special abilities.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, they don't seem overly difficult. Okay, so I can't go down there. Yeah, I can already tell this area has lots of little twists and turns. Okay, I guess the way forward is where we see the enemies that we haven't yet taken on. So we see some enemies ahead, we see some enemies off to the right. I'm guessing the... Alright. And they're all floaty, so they'll dodge if you try to actually melee them, so you have to shoot them. Okay, we have a journal item.
Gilles, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Wish I would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Great.
Okay, 14 seconds may be a new record for me in terms of defeating any enemy in this game. Seems easier to sneak up on these particular enemies. And the good news is they're not tanky at all. They're pretty easy. Which I'm okay with, because I'm assuming at some point we're going to actually hit real bosses. That will be more difficult. Grab this item.
Good stuff.
I'm guessing once we finish with this area, we'll have to use one of those platformy things to get to the next area. Let's take a look in here. Okay, what are these paint spike things that I can't get through? But I now know why. In order to unlock this skill, you have to find at least 5 of the missing or the lost gestural children and bring them back to the guy in the cave back at the camp. And that will unlock that ability. So because I can't go back to the camp right now, I probably won't be able to do that until after this episode is done. But now I know why. The game doesn't really tell you that, because you get that quest pretty early on. Okay, so the enemy type is called ballet. So yeah, so that means finding 5 of them, which I probably walked past a few of them, and then going back to every area that has a paint spike. But once we do that, moving forward, we'll just make sure we take care of the paint spikes. But I'm not going to remember where they all were anyway. So it may be require me to retrace my steps to each of the little regions we've been to. But I'll do that. I'll probably do that after I beat the game. But I will get the 5, so that before we get to the next area, I'll be able to do that. Okay, we have a painted cage. This is easy. That's easy. And the third one has to be nearby. So, generally speaking, you don't have to leave the areas in order to break the cage. Sometimes they're sort of squirreled away in a really, really, really secret-y place. Other times, it's just like in a little nook or cranny in these, especially in an area like this, where you have lots of these little places for things to hide. There we go. Early in the game, we were getting good things. I'm not so sure of the stuff we're getting now. Let's see what we got.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind. We have a new Pictos. Shield affinity. One of the things I've learned later in the game is that when you find these Pictos, you probably should equip them on one of the characters until they're mastered. And then you can just have it as a Lumina later on. You don't have to keep it equipped. Well, actually, you cannot keep it equipped. If it's one of your Pictos, it cannot be your Lumina. So once you master it, take it off, and then have everybody take advantage of it by making it each of their Lumina, if they have Lumina points to spend. It took a long while for me to figure that out. Again, I think they want you to sort of figure a lot of this stuff out. Oops. Oops. All right, buddy. You sort of snuck up on me. Chromatic great sword.
Bring it on.
Cultist with lots of shields.
Keep going.
My turn. This will hurt.
And I probably don't have a shield breaker. No, maybe I don't need a shield breaker. Pick those. Hopefully he doesn't re-equip all of the shields every time.
Let the ink flow.
Yep.
Just try it. Not impressed.
Feeling better.
That's better.
Yep. It does re-equip all of the shields. So I'm guessing it wants you to parry those moves.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, because at this rate it'll take me like 20 minutes if I have to break every shield individually. Let's do something with high damage.
Let us stain them.
shield. But it is doing damage. It's just taking longer because of the shields.
Not impressed.
Alright.
Didn't really need it.
Let the ink flow.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna get that move.
You're outmatched.
Let's spill some ink. A precise strike. Guard up.
Just try it. Stuff. Didn't really need it. Stuff.
I missed the last one.
Let's carve a path.
The dance begins. Ready to parry.
My turn. My turn. Just try it.
Parry it!
Need it. Would have lived.
Not leaving you behind.
Let's carve a path. This will hurt.
Blades sharpened. You can't escape. On guard.
Take cover.
Bring it on. Would have lived.
So much potential. Prepare to meet your end.
Okay. 7 minutes. 6 minutes, 59 seconds to be exact. But we got a new weapon out of it. of an item we have to pick up. Double all health received. Actually, that's kind of nice. Okay, we have another one of these little weak enemies, the ballet over here.
Let's carve a path.
Grab this item and then
Nice.
take out this enemy. There are plenty of them in the game, but they're very weak. Yeah, I forgot I couldn't hit them that way. Other than running up and getting the first strike, everything else has to be like a shot. Although there is one move that Russo has where he actually can hit them, but I'm not sure what. Let's see if we see it. That's the move. It's interesting because most of the time they'll just dodge out of the way.
Nice.
Raider shell. I guess that's one of the things I need to remember to focus on because I haven't done it. I tend to fool around with the Pictos thingies and Illumina when I'm back at camp. But you find so many of them during the course of your exploration and you only need 4 battles in order for it to become learned, I guess. And then you can take it off and move it into Lumina from Pictos.
An advantage.
So it'd be easy to get them all fully up and running on each of the characters if you're paying attention to it.
My turn.
En garde!
I would have lived. Not impressed. Didn't need it. My turn.
26 seconds does not beat my record. Okay, we're off to the next little region. I don't know how many little regions there are in the game, but we're going to go to each of them. And we will explore each area thoroughly before moving on to the next. Okay, so we have... I guess those are just ribbons floating around the statues. Yeah. It makes them look alive, but they're not really alive. So we don't have to fight anything like that. So we have a left side and a right side and a straight ahead path. So let's head left first. We see a Patank plate here, which means we're going to have to chase a Patank around the area. We have another one of those paint spike thingies that cannot break. It's very maddening that I didn't find those gestrels before coming to this place. There's another area that has, was it Minoko's area? There's another area in the game that has quite a few. I'm never going to remember where they all are. I may end up having to look up where all the paint... Oh, there's the Patank. Where all the paint spikes are. Okay, now we need to get this guy over to that area. I will cut to the chase, so you won't see me chase him for 10 minutes.
Ready to strike. This will hurt.
Aya! On me. Danger! Please
My turn.
From fire. Grenade, watch out!
Your end is nigh. This will hurt.
Feel the burn!
Oh well.
Okay, brace yourselves.
We'll have to take him out this round.
A storm is coming. Prepare to meet your end.
Last ditch effort. This will hurt.
Okay. Nicely done. So the key to defeating them when you get into that, the tank will leave in X number of turns, is to parry. If they hit you and you don't complete the full parry along with the counter, his countdown to number of turns continues. But if you do it, it freezes where it is. Again, the game doesn't really tell you that, and so it's taken me to this point in the game to figure that out. I think it was trial and error. I think I figured it out by accident. Okay, so we're now exploring this little ribbony area. As you can tell, we're walking on fabric. There's an enemy below, and then there are a whole bunch of them in different locations on these ribbons. So we're going to take the one below first, and then we'll work our way back up. That intimidating looking fellow is our first opponent.
Let's carve a path.
Let us stain them.
Intimidating, but not too difficult. Powerful on shell is the new
stuff.
Pictos. And auto regen. Okay. And another enemy nearby.
My turn.
Okay, we have a new weapon. This is one of the best weapons in the game for Lune.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, we're just going to keep... The giant ones that are floating, you can't really get to.
Nice.
The ones on the ribbon you can get to. Okay, I think we see these doors. There's one door there, and then there's this door. I think the other door is the one we came in through. But I think well, let's take care of this one first.
I'm ready. Ready to go.
17 seconds. One of the better ones. You grab that item. I need to...
Ow, wow.
Okay, we cleared that. We went through the other door, and now we're heading to the next area.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
We have another manor door back to the manor. Okay, back to a bathroom in the manor. And I already know that I'm supposed to shoot the mirror. That's the way you actually get into the manor. And this is another thing I need to go back to and do a little bit more exploring, because when the game cuts you to the manor, you don't ever feel like you're supposed to be there very long. You find the door. We know there were the first time we came, we know there were doors that we couldn't open, at least from the outside. But apparently, when you find these spaces in game and you open the door,
Well, that will help.
I think they stay open, because I think if you go back, you'll see doors that are open. But there's some other little secret areas that haven't quite figured out yet. Because I never really spend time. I usually hit the flag to reset and then leave. So I think one of the next few times that I'm here, I should actually walk around a little bit more. Because I know in one area previously I missed some things that I was supposed to interact with. I don't remember which area it was, but I know there was some area. I guess I can go back and watch the previous video and find out where it is. All right, let's talk to this fading man. Okay. Fortunately, luckily, I managed to get it the second time.
Really need it.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. We're getting boatloads of XP.
What have we here?
Protecting death on death. Oh, I missed it. But like I keep saying, you find tons of loot by simply exploring the game and by not running past any of the bosses that you see.
Perfect.
I see people doing that. I don't feel like fighting this boss, and they just keep running. And I'm like, you might get something good. I'm not arguing that everything that all of the loot is good, because it's definitely not. I mean, I'll be honest with you. But you don't know whether it's good or not until you actually go out and grab the loot, right? You may grab it and decide it's not worth it, but you wouldn't know that without doing it. Okay, we have another one of these pothead guys. Oh, there are two of them.
Target marked.
Flames. Rain.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn. Brace yourselves.
This will hurt.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. 32,000 XP and another item ahead. And what sounds like a mime. Or a gestural. But more like a mime.
Oh, wow.
So let's grab this and then let's find this guy. Okay, I was going to say, I don't hear him anymore, but I just heard him. Oh, there you are. All right. He's truly hidden away.
Feel the burn. Careful, Verso.
Let's spill some ink. On fire.
Brace yourself.
My turn. Yeah. Let's carve a path.
I'm ready.
Let the ink flow. Feel the burn. Take cover.
Target marked. Just try it. You would have lived.
Yep, the mimes are tanky as ever.
Precise strike. Lune, watch out.
Feeling better. Prepare to meet your end.
Target marked.
Let's dance. That's better. That's better.
A storm is coming.
Your end is nigh. Target marked.
Finesse and precision.
My turn.
What's that?
The tissue. It works for Sirene.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Sirene.
I'm guessing this is a mini boss we're going to have to fight.
Good stuff.
But first things first, I'm going to grab this. Good news is there's a flag nearby. And we will check the other side. Oh. Okay. I guess it won't attack unless we attack. But since he suggested we take it out, we're going to go ahead and attack. I don't know what happens if we get into the Sirene fight, who is the Axon, and this thing shows up. But it has immediately put a curse on us. We have 8 turns.
A storm is coming.
And of course, well, actually we did pretty good damage there. And then we can take it out in 8 tries unless there's a way to freeze the count. Actually, maybe. Well, yeah, I guess there is a way to do it by blocking and countering, or parrying and countering, which I did not do. So it has 6 turns.
Target marked.
She can do a little bit more damage, but she doesn't have anything that she can use. Actually, no, I'm wrong. She did pretty good damage. What the heck is that? I can't pronounce what it is, but I should have blocked it. Sirene has 5 turns left.
You're outmatched.
Versa only has 4. I'm not even at the gradient level yet. Need something to do big damage.
Brace yourselves.
Or I need to be able to get a counter. Got it. Okay. That helped. We might be able to do it. We're getting close to having a gradient attack up our sleeves as well.
Rise!
Absolutely nothing. Well, messed that up. Totally messed it up. So we have 1 turn left. Mao has 2 turns left. Not sure what to use.
Careful, Verso.
Okay. That did pretty good. Alright.
Good job.
Okay, that
No
was
other expedition
cutting it
managed
close.
that.
No other
With a new
expedition
weapon?
had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
And a Pictos. Immune to charm. Is that the same as curse? Because that enemy cursed us. He didn't charm us, but I'm not sure whether it's the same thing. I'm guessing we are... maybe I shouldn't guess that. I'm guessing we're pretty close to the end of the area, but I don't really know whether that's true. I see... ahead, but let's take out these guys first.
Target marked.
Let the ink flow.
Bring it on.
Okay. I'm okay with the little short battles. Okay, so she's there, and I obviously can't reach her from here, so. But I don't see the little elevator guy. Oh, okay, let's go down here. We have another mini boss to deal with first, though. I see there. Oh, we got a flag. Great. Crumbling path. Now, the last flag was the sewing atelier. I don't think I mentioned that. This one is crumbling path.
Nice.
So we're gonna grab the item. We're gonna try to not aggravate him, aggro him, and just clear the area before we go and fight him. I don't know whether this is progress or just loot. Let's see. As long as I remember how to get back to where I was. I guess this loot. Yeah. So I'm going to grab this item.
Lovely.
Healing fire. Go back to where we were. Creepy looking enemy. He doesn't seem to notice us, so let's just keep it that way for a moment. This is the other side of the arena. Oh, yeah, there's more to do. Okay, so we're going to climb across. So the last thing we do will be fight that enemy. Yeah, the mechanics of him jumping off of the handholds is not as easy as in some games where you just, press circle or square and he just drops. Another rope. Oh my god, another patank. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. I'll cut to the chase.
Let's
Trust
carve
me,
a path.
you guys did not want to see me running around for 10 It literally takes me 10 minutes to sort of get them off of the little path that they keep going on, because they constantly juke me out. If you get them far enough away, then they'll change your pattern.
Aroma is flowing.
This one doesn't say he's going to flee, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier. They also tend to be doing a lot more damage this time. So he's gonna put some shields on. He's gonna fight back. Nice. That may be the first time I actually was able to counter one of those. He will flee. In 3 turns. Okay, so that means if we continue to counter, the count should stay at 3. But I think he's going to be dead before that. Let's put a marking shot on him.
Let us stain them. Prepare to meet your end.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he wasn't worth a lot of XP, so maybe he was a minor attack enemy. I hear someone talking. Oh, it's this guy. All right. Guess we're gonna fight him too.
Ready. No tricks.
Guess that's the sign of the cross.
Take your shot.
I don't know why it's so difficult for me to predict that
I'm waiting.
punch move. Okay, that one's an uppercut. The other one was an overhead.
Here's your
All right, so there are 2 of them. Another uppercut. Okay. All right. He's just wailing on me. And I guess I should just dodge them if I can't parry them.
Well, well.
He's doing that move again. Alright. Not a lot.
I'm waiting.
There we go. See, the jump moves are a little bit easier to predict.
No.
He can't stay in the air forever. But the moves where he just walks up to you and punches you, for some reason I keep missing those. Like that. And that. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just a thing with me.
Well, well.
harvest a little health from you. Shouldn't have taken me nearly 2 minutes to kill this guy. But what do we got? What do you have to trade? Usually there's a big weapon of some type. Yep. Enchantinum. Add it to my weapons collection. I don't think that's one I'll be using. Okay, back to this, whatever this creature is. And I'm guessing this is the one that we fight before we get to the boss. Okay, I'm too far away. Oh, I fucked. I messed up.
Careful, Verso.
Glissando. Summons ballets. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
This will hurt.
Let's do some damage.
Ice. Shatter. Careful, Verso.
Yeah, what we'll try to do is to get a mayhem with force stains. So we'll do the different attacks.
Let's spill some ink.
For Lune.
Flames.
Pierce.
Rain.
Rain of fire. Yeah.
Okay.
That tends to do a lot of damage. Enchant thing. Okay, so enchant is charm. Explains why we got the anti-charm Pictos that we did not equip. Because we would have needed it for this guy. The charm doesn't seem to last long. He just said
You're outmatched.
Nael is no longer charmed. We're doing pretty good damage on this guy. Even with the 99.99 cap. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. 8 on the team members. Looks like the falling waters place.
You're outmatched.
And the whole tail attack thing was a little bit of a surprise.
Target marked.
Ready to parry.
Block this? If I could, I didn't do a good job of it. Okay. So shooting the tail light thingy is good.
My turn.
Some damage. I get to put it in.
Parry it.
Pretty need it.
The good thing is, if I successfully parry, I do get some health back. Okay. Oh my god. I should have just used the gradient attack. What the heck am I doing? It's not like they carry over to the next boss, so there's no real reason to not use them.
Dodge.
Okay, now he's got health. Well, this is how the fight started. Okay, he's just about dead. Yeah, he's gonna... Okay, he's dead. He's spitting out the Expeditioner. I'm sorry I wasted the gradient attack that I had, because I could have used it. We have an outfit. And we have some chroma. And on to the next area we go. Okay, let's... I think this is going to be the final... Well, let's grab that. Looks like a an expedition journal over there.
Luke, Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
I guess
Nice.
she charmed them. And she's able to sort of mess with their brains, mess with their minds. Not brains. Yeah, this sounds like a boss area. The dancing arena. Okay, so we are now heading to
We're finally
take
there.
on Sirene.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
Yeah, that's what the flag was for.
She's even grander than I thought.
She's big and
You're okay.
big and
right?
floaty. I don't know how we're gonna fight her.
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Okay, here we go.
Not impressed. That's better.
Eyes up, Verso. I'm waiting.
Foolish move. Bring it on. Didn't really need it.
No tricks. Not today.
Target marked. Oh well.
That's more like it. Energized. Your turn to shine.
Ready to strike. Your end is nigh.
Your turn to shine. It likes you.
Really wish I had equipped the charm thingy. But I didn't need it. 5.5 minutes. This, by the way, was my third attempt. Just in case you guys are thinking, wow, he did this on his first try. I did not. The first try was like 16 minutes. The second was like 19 minutes. And leaving them both in here would have turned this into a 2 hour and 45 minute long video with me just fighting one enemy for half of that time. So I think she's doing some kind of mind trick on them. as a last gasp. Not sure why Lune was able to resist that. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why she was able to resist it and none of the other ones were. Okay, so now both of the Axons are dead. We can now craft the weapon. Not we, but the curator can craft the weapon. I'm assuming this is going to take us back to camp. Yes, back at camp. You can go to the camp on your own without being forced to come back to camp. At least now, I think at this point in the game you can. I don't think that was true earlier in the game. Or maybe it's still not true. I know I have to rethink that. Because you don't see it on the flags. So no, you can't go back to camp. You can go back to the continent, but you can't go back to the camp. Unless you're pulled back to the camp. Anyway. Let's give this guy the... Okay, this is different. Can they all see this?
Is it you again?
No, I guess they're frozen. This is Alicia.
Why?
Well,
It's Alicia's mom.
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman.
Well, I guess that would make her Verso's mom as well.
Seeing things. Who are you?
Yeah, this... He's definitely not going to answer the question. But he does look like he's giving us a weapon that we could use. So he's not a bad guy. At least not yet. You know, you can never really tell in some of these games. Like he's helping them out. They did what they needed to do by defeating the two Axons in order to get what they needed to craft this weapon, which will allow them to break the barrier to get to the Paintress. That's what these last two missions were all about. Barrier breaker. You can now face the Paintress at the monolith. And of course we're going to upgrade that. It's level 15. Let's put on a little bit of music so it won't seem so sad here. Lemire is still my favorite. All these other ones are okay, but the favorite one is the first one. So while the music plays, we are going to catch up with everyone in the camp. We're not going to sleep.
You seem
We're not gonna do
preoccupied.
that. So we're just gonna... So I won't yap over their
It's nothing.
conversation.
Just nerves.
But I think in talking to each of them,
It's been
we
a
will
long road
increase
to
the
get here.
relationship level.
Extra long for you.
And we've been doing it throughout the game,
Imagine.
so we'll see whether or not we get a reward for doing
quite
it.
relaxed.
We are going
I?
to talk to each one.
You're not nervous?
Of course I am, but we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
I guess that's true for me too.
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I'd choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it? Or are you just dressing it up to manage your fear?
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
I am indeed very wise. I'm about 3 times your age, so I'm pretty much 3 times as wise.
Yes. You must have many pearls to offer.
Sadly, no pearls. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Monoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Do you even need to ask?
If my theory is right, then it's probably never, because I think that he is a version of the other Verso. Relationship level number 4. What do we get? Do we get anything for carrying on these conversations? No, we don't. Okay, so we will keep on going and having conversations with other people. Oh no. We do. CL gets Doom, a gradient attack. Okay. So that means in talking to them to get them to level 4, they each will unlock a gradient attack.
Thank you.
Which is kind of cool.
CL was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should...
We know that with
Thank you.
SK,
I wouldn't have got
it
this far on
unlocks
my own.
abilities.
Tomorrow comes.
Since he doesn't really come with us on the missions, he takes it, he sort of transports us there and then leaves. But these other ones, like I'm guessing
My
if you
fellow Night
continue
Owl.
these dialogues throughout the game,
Night Owl.
you might be able to unlock more than one
He never
gradient
seems to
attack.
sleep.
I don't know how many more.
I sleep.
There's not a lot left to do, so. And I'm not quite sure.
I sleep enough.
I'm not quite sure what carries over in New Games Plus and which doesn't. What doesn't.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Neverons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Ever the researcher.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Okay. Lune, let's see what you got in terms of gradient attacks. Hopefully something, I guess they're all something good, actually. I mean, they are pretty powerful attacks. Tree of Life. It doesn't really tell you what it is.
Still
But
thinking
I'm assuming
about what you
it's
saw.
something that has to do with healing.
I wish Gustav was here.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, you know, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Okay, let's see what we get for mail. Or mile. Phoenix Flame. Okay, it sounds kind of strong.
You're finally here.
All right, Minoko,
Yeah.
your turn.
You ready?
Yeah.
We are going to wrap up after this little interlude, just in case you're wondering whether at the nearly 2-hour mark we're going to embark on the end
Let me
game.
cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
But dude, Minoko has dreadlocks now. It's pretty funny. And Verso is now the samurai. Does he get a gradient attack too? I guess they all do. Nope, he does not. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. All right, let's change his hair. Well, I remember he has a new hairstyle. Let's give him the samurai look. And let's give Minoko, what are they calling it? Viking look. Okay. All right. Let's talk to
I'm
SK.
sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Do some weapon upgrading. I think we're going to end up sticking with these weapons until the end, so I don't have a problem spending currency on those. Let's make sure we use the lumina that we have. I don't know if there's a max on any of these things. Okay, that done. Let's write in the journal. Actually, my owl will write in the journal.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what SKA was made of, did they? Well, SKA and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
Okay, that's different.
Stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Okay, well, this is a pretty interesting part. So thank you guys for joining me. We're going to head back to the continent, where we will head to the monolith. Sorry, where we will head to the monolith in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me.
Wow. I
in
drank
this
too
episode
much
in this
last night.
incredible game.
I can't remember a thing.
I will see you in the next one. If you like this video, hit the like button.
Mes amis.
More importantly,
You
subscribe
bunch
and
of
comment.
drunks.
We will continue our exploration and heading towards what I think will be a confrontation with the paintress. Take good care. See you soon.